Morning decisions. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
We are all domestic terrorists.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are all domestic terrorists.
Yeah!
Welcome back. Godzilla. I saw a clip of Japanese people calling you Godzilla. That must have hyped you up.
That was one of the greatest experiences of my life. That, honestly, everyone's like, oh man, welcome back. Like, and I want to say it's good to be back, but that's a lie.
So do you want to live in Japan?
I want to pull a PewDiePie, but not the other stuff.
Did you enjoy the homogeny and racial purity of the Japanese country?
No, that was actually one of the major issues.
Okay.
But other than that, I mean, there's a lot of problems with Japan, but like, I mean, of course, there's a lot of problems with Japan. We wrote their fucking constitution, so like, it's, you know, there are a lot of like hyper capitalist elements to you know, Japanese modern society living.
They work like 16-hour days and shit, don't they? Like the work ethic
Fun fact:
is nuts.
Americans work longer hours.
That's what I'm talking about. America does it better.
Number one, baby. Number one.
Well,
yeah. Let's go.
Well, I don't
higher rate of suicide as well in the United States of
We
America.
topped Japan. I thought they had number one.
No, South Korea is number one by like a wide margin
South
in comparison to other OECD nations and
I'll
shit.
never
like,
be like. I'll never look like. I'll
No,
never look like Jimin.
That has nothing to do with it. It's
No.
literally old people killing themselves because they like have to live in a fucking box and shit.
Oh, old people.
Oh yeah, in Japan too. Actually, like it's
Yeah.
usually
Wait,
a
I
lot
thought
of,
they
like,
were all about
older-
respecting the elderly there,
They are,
but they just put them in a little box and then they're so sad they kill themselves.
Well, I think like it's the same shit that you have here. People work themselves to death, like literally. Long hours, super long hours of working. Oh, you're. Look at your G Fuel. I mean, not your G Fuel.
Bro, stop! Don't say that. I'm gonna hit the button. Say it right. Say it right.
What is it?
G Fuel has lead in it, bro. We don't drink that shit.
What is that?
This is Gamer Sup.
Your Gamer Sup.
Gamer Sup. Gamer Sup. Gamer Sup.
Look.
Gamer Sup.
Look.
Gamer Sup.
Look, your Gamer Sup is invisible on the.
Oh.
It's just I can't believe you.
Okay, hold on. Go to me.
I can't believe you use magic.
Stop.
Your shirt.
Gamer Sup is a delicious drink. It's encouraging. It's wonderful. It's Gamer Sup. Energizes me. That's right. You can go to gamersup.gg/.
What just happened?
I have to.
Not that.
I get mad when we say that naughty word. Go to gamersup.gg/H3, right? That's right. Get 10% off or a free sample. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what happened, but you're like behind you. I'm looking at our studio, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like this green wall was rolled behind you. That was crazy. That was so fast.
Oh, you're talking about that's what you saw, the green wall.
Wait, it came back again.
Yeah.
Normally it's not like I'm in the studio right now, everybody, and that's not there. You know what I mean? Usually that's not there. It's just like we have the regular background that you see.
Yeah, I have it rigged on a button. It
Whoa.
lowers from the ceiling.
It's so fast.
It's completely silent when it does it too.
The green thing is actually, that's special effects. The green behind you is a live rotoscotering.
Rotoscotering, yeah.
Yeah.
Do it live!
By the way, I am wearing the same shirt. I liked it so much, I wore it twice.
It's sick. Yeah. Speaking of that, we can get back to Japan in a second. I do want to. I was literally like ordering a bunch of stuff off the Teddy Fresh website.
TeddyFresh.com, new release.
I saw his shirt and I was like, "Yo, that shirt's sick." He's like, "You want it?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, you can have all you. I will go for all you guys.
And then we decided to do this live instead. But yeah, I want the oil spill shirt. We already put that down.
You got this one, the one I'm wearing. Yeah.
I want the oil spill pants. I guess it has to.
The
go
shorts.
along with it.
Yeah.
The shorts. Are they long?
No.
What's the size like on those bad boys? Because some of your shorts are a little bit longer.
No, they're not super baggy. They're like nylon, so it's like a normal kind of short.
All right, let's do double XL on the shorts then.
Girthy?
Girthy for
I want
sure.
that. I want that Teddy Skull and Crossbones sweater, triple XL if you have it.
Which color?
The red one.
The red one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have triple XL of this one.
Should I?
Yes, we do. So Sam's got that.
Actually, should I get a black one instead? I feel like I'm never gonna wear.
I mean, the black one's more wearable.
Yeah, let me get the black one instead.
I would wear the black one. Obviously, for some people, this is the right choice. All right, black. You get that, Sam?
Yeah.
Black.
Getting it all.
I want the Send Help shirt, also triple XL.
Okay. Dope. Send help.
Easy,
Fun.
easy clap.
Yeah.
The wash denim safety pin shirt, also triple XL.
Yeah.
I want the socks.
This one's really cool. We have made custom bobby pins.
I love that.
Yeah, thanks.
There's another brand that I wear from sometimes that I get sometimes that also does like they do like an evil eye with a pin.
Okay.
It's pretty chill.
You want the socks?
Yeah, I want the socks.
Okay.
I want the wash denim trucker jacket, which is sold out, it seems.
Wait, where?
It says sold out on the website.
Oh, this is from last.
We moved.
Drop.
Oh, we moved away.
This is from.
Oh, we moved away from the. Oh, okay.
Yeah. We could probably get you one though.
Nah, it's all good.
We can look.
It's all good. No worries.
I can pull some levers.
Yeah, GG's. I lost.
I know the owner.
I lost the. Oh, you know the owner?
Yeah.
Wait, you know Ela Klein?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
I know.
Damn.
I know her really well, actually. Oh, by the way, this shirt is awesome too. I didn't know this was coming out. This is a graphic that I really like. Laser focus on your goals, baby. This is one Ela made. I think she made it from a sticker. This is an illustration, but she did a sticker and then she painted over it, and I thought it was cool.
I like it.
Thanks.
I do unfortunately have too many t-shirts.
I feel that. So anyway, teddyfresh.com. There's all kinds of cool stuff. We actually made a skate deck for the first time. It's sold out. I'm happy to see, which means we'll be making more skate decks.
I love that.
But yeah, it's all Ela's art. And then also,
I love that.
I mean, it's sold out. I just think it's cool. I just want to show it off. The front is pretty cool too, like the purple kind of veneer. Is that what you call it?
I don't know what it's called. I don't skate.
I'm talking about wood, brother.
Manly stuff like wood.
Yeah, you gotta
like jewelry. Do you want to like,
bro? You gotta go to Ben Shapiro for that. He's the king of knowing what to do with wood.
Right. I bought me a 2x4. Do you you're like earrings, right? Is this your vibe or not?
I don't have any earrings. I
You don't do that. Okay. What about necklace?
I do love necklaces.
What
yeah.
about this? This one's kind of hype.
I love that, but
this?
is it gonna fit me? Is a real question.
That's a good question. I mean, it has an extender.
People think, Hasan, you have a small head, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, not when I need to put on one of these necklaces. Turns out my neck and head are
massive neck, tiny head.
No, my neck is normal size in comparison to my head. It's just like it don't fit.
The people of Japan were calling you Godzilla. Why?
My neck doesn't exist.
Godzilla has a small head compared to his body.
He actually kind of does.
Yeah.
Godzilla does not have a small head in comparison to his body.
He actually does.
Kind of does.
Godzilla, classic.
I didn't realize we were.
Okay, so take a look at this.
This is why I was happier in Japan. I was happier in Japan. I was happier in Japan.
Look at that. That man got no neck. That's like he's like.
Why are people saying audio? Serious audio issue.
Oh,
is that real? This Godzilla looks more like Big Ed than.
Let me investigate.
A scary one.
Okay. Oh, I hear it.
What?
There's
Okay.
like a crackling.
Oh, is that the button? Do we have button issues? Hold on, guys.
Not
I'm trying to
necessarily.
fix.
Static noise. Okay, 1 second. Let me.
All right, we got some static. That's no problem.
Button.
We got no problem.
We take 2 weeks off. All of a sudden,
I know
everything's falling apart.
I
dude.
know it.
Stand by, people. Stand by.
So they can hear us though, right? It just sounds like shit. Okay. I'll wait till the issue.
What the fuck?
What?
Who's doing that? I can't see because the Godzilla's blocking me.
Yeah.
The Godzilla's blocking the monitor.
So let me ask you this: were the Japanese people are they a short people in stature?
Oh, they're still writing audio in the chat.
I know, but like, might as well talk.
No, because there's a 20-second delay, so it's probably been going on for like
20 seconds.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I just found something. Ben Shapiro actually picked this up outside Home Depot.
That's crazy.
That's a real. That man knows his wood. I'll tell you what. Dan is frantically checking switches, pushing buttons, unplugging, replugging. So, are the Japanese people short in stature? Did you tower over them?
There. What the fuck, Ethan?
What'd I do?
I don't know what's going on. Who controls the editing, the live editing? What is happening?
I don't see anything.
We paid primo dollars to ensure that my head looks larger at all times. Why is the software not working?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The software keeps failing, Ethan. It makes my head look the size it looks normally when it's not working.
I got no clue what we're talking about here. See that? Okay, so go ahead, like you said.
Okay.
It's AI. Nobody controls it.
I feel like I should suck on helium to speak.
Ian's messing with you. It's very rude. Don't make his head. His head is small enough as it is.
Sorry, the technical issues seem to be extending visually as well.
Yeah.
Well, do one where his head's big, at least to make up for it. Yeah, make his head big.
Let's do that. I want to see, like, make it a little bit bigger. Let's see how that works.
Let's see that big ass motherfucking head. Yeah. Did you fix it, Dan?
I think we gotta like.
Dan is panicking. That's not a good sign. Dan couldn't even finish. Oh, there. What do you think about that? That looks way more normal.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
What's up? This is my normal head size. What? What's
now? What's up, bitch?
What now?
I'm gonna stomp on some tiny Japanese people.
What now?
Warhead.
Dan is frantically trying to fix. He couldn't even finish his sentence. That's a bad sign.
Really?
I said.
I mean, I think like.
I think we got it.
Oh,
yeah?
We got it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, these things happen. You know.
Tell me about the stature of the Japanese people.
I'm waiting for him to fix it so that it's like not.
Well, I just want to fill the void.
Okay. Well, all right. Japan is 5'2". That's their average height. Did you know that?
5'2"?
5'2" is the average height of the Japanese population.
Of
that
men,
has grown. Yeah, no, like just in general.
It's mostly fixed now.
Okay, mostly.
I am still hearing like a little bit of crackling.
What did you think the issue was caused by?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I just reconnected a bunch of stuff to make sure something hadn't gotten loose.
So it's not the button, you don't think?
I mean, I don't think it's the button itself, but it's more all of the changes that I had to make all around the studio.
I see.
Yeah. I think it's sounding pretty clean now, though.
And what would cause static in the audio?
There's lots of things. I'm still working on fixing it.
Dan is a work in progress here, guys. He's in, out.
Oh, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was looking at this. No, it was 5'2", 70 years ago.
That
was
makes
the average
sense.
height for the man 70 years ago. 70 years ago. Now it's 5'7".
So that's actually like in America, isn't it like 5'8"?
I think they've grown a lot
5'7"
over the past 70 years. I don't know how.
Average. I think they're just eating meat instead of rice. More meat.
Maybe.
That's what I've read.
That could be the
case. Because back in the day, they,
they're saying audio is good now.
Okay. Average height of American man.
On the beach show.
Average height of an American man is 5'10", actually.
Yeah.
So did you feel especially tall over there?
Yeah. So there's a lot of issues in Japan with respect to like xenophobia, with respect to like obviously being hyper capitalist, all that sort of stuff. But then the other issue for me in particular was the reality that I can't fit into anything.
Doorways. Seats.
That sort of stuff was all right. It's like not the worst because I can't really fit into anything in America either.
Okay.
Usually, like, yeah, in Japan it's a little bit smaller.
Okay.
For sure. But overall, it wasn't like that much of a gigantic burden. I mean, it was kind of funny.
So what is it that was too small for you?
Clothing.
I
grew up loving, like Japanese denim, Japanese designers, all these like wonderful brands that have come out of Japan to America, engineered garments, Capital. There's so many sick, new and older Japanese brands. These are all like usually since post World War II era Japan, like there's been a hyper focus on American culture and American fashion, American garments, which ironically I also personally love. Which, speaking of which, I just launched my AmeriCorps.
Yeah, let's plug that.
My AmeriCorps collection just came out.
This is, by the way, the tallest Japanese person ever.
Yeah, Yosutaka Okayama.
I wonder where he shops.
He's still alive.
68. He might be. That's pretty good.
No, he's still alive. He's like a salaryman now.
Really? He just does a day job?
Yeah, I watched like a mini doc on his life before I went to Japan.
So, you probably need to shop at like the big and wide stores. You know what I mean? Like the.
Yeah,
big
but I don't want that.
stuff.
I want like the fashion shit.
Yeah. Well, sucks to be tall.
Flavors.
Mm-hmm.
And not every brand is like Ideology or Teddy Fresh, serving all the way up to XXL. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see this.
How do you like the website?
That's fire. I love the
Yeah.
I always like the MySpace callbacks.
Yeah, we did it. Every drop, we changed the entire aesthetic, and this one is like a early 2000s website.
Shop now. Did I just scroll down?
And you scroll down, yeah.
Camo. Whoa, dude, you're strapped. Watch out, conservatives.
No, people were clowning on me because they were like, "Wow, oh my God, there's no sights on this. It's like airsoft." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I didn't source the gun." And everyone is making it seem like, you're hyper focusing on the gun aesthetic. First of all, I do enjoy shooting guns. I've talked about it quite frequently. I've shot guns on camera. And you see that? What's that? What's that on my arm?
Oh, that's a Teddy Fresh bracelet.
Yeah, dude.
Nice,
I'm
bro.
wearing it right
Thank
you. Anyway, people are always like, people are always like, people get like very, very protective and gatekeep you over guns and gun culture. And I'm like, first of all, you know just as well as I do, if you know anything about gun culture, like there's a lot of tactical motherfuckers too. This is the exact opposite, I guess, of being like hyper tactical, like doing tactical shit.
Who's John Brown?
John Brown is a radical abolitionist, America's first domestic terrorist, as a matter of fact.
Hey, represent John Brown in the... Yeah. John Brown in the house.
But like, he was a domestic terrorist that focused on abolishing slavery before the Civil War. Some say that his subsequent arrest by Robert E. Lee, as a matter of fact, after his failed attempt at Harper's Ferry, and his execution for treason, he was hanged for treason. That was what the catalyst was for everyone in the abolitionist North to recognize that, like, hey, this is not going to happen through peaceful means.
That's it.
Yeah.
Represent John Brown.
Yeah, he was a crazy guy.
What are we storming with our John Brown hoodies and shirts?
So
where are we?
It's not even about that. It's more so like I love American culture. I'm fascinated with American culture, and I think that there's a lot of good that has happened throughout American history as well as the bad. And I think John Brown represents one of those things that's like fascinating for me. He's like, white guy, fought with blood, paid in blood to free African slaves.
Okay.
And I think that's good. And
so who are we killing?
The Southern? No, there's no one. You're not killing.
Okay.
We're not killing. I don't know.
You got me all excited on the John Brown gear.
I think for me, it just represents like a lot of the yee like Realtree camo style shit. Which, by the way, this is not Realtree. This is our own patented design, I guess. We had to make our own.
Wait.
So
it's
there's
not
actually
is it
like,
really patented? Because I saw the skull here. It looks
yeah,
good.
yeah. There's like little Easter eggs everywhere inside of it.
Did you guys actually patent the design?
I don't think it's. I mean,
Probably not.
I don't know.
That's
I
the whole
didn't-
process.
I didn't do it, but I just oversaw the creative part. But we had to make our own pattern.
Yeah, I see that. It looks sick. I think it came out really good.
But yeah, I think for me, it's like it's not just about DE redneck culture doesn't have to always be about like right-wing conservatism. You know,
There it is. We're reappropriating
pretty
redneck
much.
culture.
Yeah, my culture's not your prom dress type shit.
Well, there it is, guys. Shop it at ideology.shop. Link in the description.
Yeah.
All right, we got to hit the ground running, so to speak, because I have a hard out today, actually. I am going to the dermatologist. Did you notice I've got like crazy puffy eyes?
I did not notice that. I thought you were just kind of sleepy.
I got a rash, and I've been taking a ton of Benadryl, and I was hoping it'd be better this morning. It's not. It's worse.
Tell them what it's from.
Listen, I don't know what it's from,
it
but it
frozen
might be
pizza?
from eating Beast Burger.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, it's all I ate yesterday, and I started developing it last night.
Oh my lord.
It was 2 days ago. But yeah.
Now, obviously, I don't know, and I could never say that Beast Burger gave me a rash, but I think Beast Burger gave me a rash.
Which one? Which burger?
I got everything. I
You
was
got
doing a
everything?
taste test.
Wait, what are the Beast Burger burgers? Like, was it the Dream Burger? Like, which content creator specifically gave you the rash, you think?
It was Mr. Beast for sure.
Yeah, it was a Mr. Beast one? Oh no.
No, it was anyway. So let's move on. I got to leave at like 12:30. I don't know. Lena will tell me. But a lot's happened. We got a lot to get to. First of all, something that I think we always like to touch on is the updates with Donald Trump's nicknames for DeSantis. Today he's testing out Tiny D. Tiny
Love
D
that.
DeSantis.
Very good.
He also floated
Concise.
Ron Dishonest.
I don't like that as much.
Dishonest.
Not bad, but I don't like it as much. Tiny D's very good. Meatball Ron is the best.
So he disavowed Meatball Ron. He says that was never in the running, Meatball Ron. But also there's Ron D. Establishment. That one seems a little forced. Ron D. Establishment.
Ron the Establishment.
He
I don't know.
needs to stay away from
like
words with too many letters in them.
Too many syllables.
100%.
Because look, you're trying to market to an audience of baboons, right? And like, if you make it too convoluted, too complicated, they're just gonna be like, I don't know.
Deep State Ron. Why is he not taking our freaking suggestion?
Because-
Deep State Ron.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder why. Ron the Establishment is like, it actually hits him on like a genuine talking point, though, unlike many of the other ones. So he's got to find a way to make that message more clear, in my opinion. Because Ron DeSantis is the establishment. He's just LARPing as like a Trumpian style Republican. Well, I guess Trump is also technically the establishment.
It doesn't even matter what's true. He could do anything with these names. You know what I mean? He could do Ron the Leprechaun. They'd be like, yo, we hate leprechauns.
True, which is why Meatball Ron was so good.
Yeah, I liked Meatball Ron.
Because it's like anti-Italian slander. You know what I mean?
Hey, the culture war since you were gone was the Hershey's.
Hershey responds to backlash over Women's Day campaign featuring trans activists.
Did you see that? Like, there was a whole conservative meltdown because this was a Canadian program they did to celebrate Women's Day, and they featured a trans activist.
How dare they?
And there was like a whole culture war fallout. In fact, our favorite people over at the Daily Wire are now launching in competition, not just with Hershey's, but with Mr. Beast. Okay, and that is where the real problem arises.
What? No, they're not.
They made their own chocolate.
Feastables is not collaborating with the Daily Wire.
No, I mean they're competing in the chocolate market.
Oh, okay. I thought you were making it seem like
no,
Mr. Beast Daily Wire Feastables collab was coming out or something like transphobia chocolate.
So this is the co-creator of Daily Wire with Benny Boy. Stop giving your money to woke chocolate companies that hate you. Give it to me instead. This man is trying to make money in chocolate. I can't imagine that there's like a lot of money to make there, but let's see.
International Women's Day is upon us again.
I mean,
and I love an international.
Wait, this is one thing that's like sick about like chocolate is that like they definitely are using slaves. So I feel like that's a real big bonus for the Daily Wire. Like Daily Wire is like, we're doing slavery, which is why we got into it. Like we're not even gonna make money out of this.
That's
we just
true.
love using child slaves.
Most companies be like, yo, we need to audit the manufacturers to make sure they're not using child slaves. He's like, no.
Hold
I
on.
want the child slaves.
I forgot to mention. Supreme Court protected child slaves. And by that I don't mean the Supreme Court is protecting the child slaves. I mean, the Supreme Court is protecting the rights of international American corporations using child slave labor. That is a Supreme Court.
Kids need income.
Yeah. Nobody wants to work anymore. I mean, good thing that, child slavery used to be for like, I don't know, for the past like 20, 30 years. Child slavery was kind of like a, global South, third world, victims of colonial exploitation country type thing. But many states in the United States of America are also rolling back child labor laws, child labor protections, specifically so we can have our own child slaves.
Dude, there was a huge scandal recently about child slaves in America, or child laborers in America.
Child laborers.
Like I was reading, they're migrant workers. They come looking for work, but they put them in super dangerous jobs. And like a bunch of them are dying.
I find that to be awesome because it happened in the Alabama Hyundai facilities, right? And then it came out, according to the investigations conducted by I believe it was the NLRB, that multiple companies were also utilizing like sanitation services that had like children operating with children. Like we're talking 13, 14-year-olds, by the way. And instead of looking at that and going, this is insane, how the fuck is this happening? A bunch of states decided, let's just roll back child labor laws, I think.
I agree. Hitler. Well, we need workers, and these kids need money. Because, listen, I'm not giving my kids money for that school lunch. Hell no. That price went up. You know, that $2.50 pizza dollar slice, $2.50 slice is now $5. And I am saying, get a fucking job now. Theodore's already working in the coal mine, and he's 3.5. What's your excuse?
Exactly. I have none.
Oh, but anyway, Daily Wire is pro-child slavery, and that's what they're after here.
International Women's Day is upon us again, and I love an international woman. But our friends over at Hershey's, they don't even know what a woman is. They've hired a biological male to be the spokesperson for their Women's Day campaign, and they're calling that campaign, and I swear I'm not making this up, She.
I mean, it's kind of clever.
Wait, pause it. Wait, go back. Yeah. Go back. Just real quick to the shot of all three of them.
Yeah.
Making this up?
Brother, you are literally shorter than the biological female next to you. You know what I mean? Why is it the gender binary, like the gender is a binary guys are always like barely fitting in the same fucking binary that they're trying to advocate for?
Also, Michael Knowles here is like his butler.
Yeah.
It's like his little slave boy.
It's always weird to see that kind of thing. Brett Cooper looks good, though. Good for her. I feel like she's eventually going to come to her senses and realize that's a female, Femme Shabibo.
Oh, she has a show?
Yeah, she's like their
Femme
young.
Shabibo?
Yeah, she's like their young content creator that's like supposed to be youth facing.
Okay, we love that for her.
Yeah, she does like a fake live stream that's not a real live stream and like acts like she's responding to chat.
Really? How do you know it's fake?
Because it's not a live stream. It's VODs. It's not even a VOD. Like it's like a YouTube video, but it's shot in a way where like she's like she is shot in a way like she's responding to a live chat.
I wonder why they do that.
I wonder if it seems like there's a very successful political content creator out there that does that. So they just basically ripped it.
You think they're ripping you off?
I mean, I don't give a shit. Whatever.
Say it.
I didn't invent.
You think she's ripping you off?
No, I mean, I don't care. There's no IP or anything. It's not like I invented it.
She's ripping you off.
I did not say that. I said something along those lines, and I think she made a video about it, and when like her fan base was very upset at me.
I've never seen or heard of her, so I guess she's not that popular. But anyway, here's Michael Knowles. Look at this Michael Knowles here, who's his little slave boy. I love that for him.
She.
It's not that bad. It's kind of clever. I mean, I don't know. It's a little cringy, but it's not like, it's also kind of clever.
It's humiliating. And it's the reason that I'm launching Jeremy's Chocolate. We have 2 kinds.
It's like, bro, what do you know about chocolate? Like, just because trans people exist doesn't mean that you get to, like, make good chocolate.
It doesn't matter. The product could be cardboard. They're not banking on it tasting good. They're banking on it being anti-trans, which is so. It's insane to me that nowadays it's just like, yeah, this is called fuck trans people underwear. You know what I mean? Wear this if you want to fucking tell everybody you hate trans people.
The grift is so on display here. It's like, oh, well, here's a culture war thing. Now I'm going to make money from it. And you need to send me money to prove how much you hate woke culture.
The irony is they're putting the cart before the horse, right? Like, this is why, the Gina Carano special, the movies that they've come out with on the Daily Wire kind of suck. And nobody wants to watch it, and they gross like $800 in the first weekend box office, right? Because these companies make a product, and then they market it sometimes in a misogynistic fashion, and then sometimes in this, like now in this era, in a very, bullshit pandering, pro-trans, pro-women message, right? But that's just marketing. Like, ultimately, they still have the product. So if your entire goal is to just basically only do marketing without ever focusing on the product, without ever establishing yourself as a brand, then that's all you're doing. You're just like a marketing company.
Well, they developed a chocolate bar in like a week. So I'll tell you what they did 100%. They went to an existing chocolate factory and said, hey, can you put our label on yours? And that's what happens. That's how you make your own chocolate bar in a week. It could even be Hershey's. Let's be real. The chocolate company that made it, probably owned by Hershey's.
Yeah, also, Hershey's is awful. Like, literally awful.
Yeah, it tastes like doo-doo.
It tastes like vomit because of a chemical that they, like, purposely left in because it gives a unique taste, I guess.
It is unique, I will say that.
Yeah, uniquely vomit-inducing taste of vomit. So I don't know why the fuck, like, I mean, I would not go to the Hershey's factory is what I'm saying.
From what I can see on Hershey's...
Are you transphobic?
Yes.
From what I can see on the Hershey's Facebook page, their first promotion of the Hershey thing was February 20th.
Oh, they've been going on for this. We've been going on for this.
Yeah, but that one doesn't look like it includes the trans bar. So it looks like that actually got introduced, like you said, just like a week or two ago.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, and it didn't even get introduced in America, like you guys were saying. It was in Canada, right?
And it's Canada.
And look at this. That bar. That looks like a prop, dude. Like, come on, that ain't no chocolate.
Yeah, I don't think they have the product. But in this day and age, because of like ghost kitchens and because of the way that like you can basically do white glove production for pretty much anything. You can act like you have a brand. You can act like you have a product before you even actually have your fucking hands on the product, and basically do drop shipping for anything.
Straight from Hershey's.
At all. And yeah, and that's what they're doing. That's why everybody wants to become an influencer.
Jeremy.
Chocolate. We have 2 kinds. She, her, and he, him. One of them's got nuts. If you need me to tell you which one it is, keep giving your money to Hershey.
This guy is such a little fucking piece of shit.
Goblin.
He's
Why
creepy.
did he think that was a good face to make?
He's creepy, man.
Why did nobody tell him, don't make that face, dog? It's very scary.
Nuts. I love
Michael,
nuts.
stop. You're scaring the hose.
Nah, bro, I don't like Jeremy either.
Thanks.
It's so
giving your
weird.
money
Look
to
at his
Hershey's.
face.
But if you're tired of giving your money to woke corporations that hate you, and you're looking for a delicious chocolate bar from a company that actually wants your business, head over to IHateHershey's.com and order Jeremy's chocolate today.
Let's go there. I want to see how much their bars are.
I'm sorry. There's no fucking shot this is like a viable business, right?
Exactly. It's like people they're not trying to like just, nobody wants to buy chocolate from you, Jeremy. I'm sorry.
Chocolate
I hate,
mocha.
I hate
color.
Jeremy. I hate her. She's. Did I spell it right with the S? Hershey's.
This is why I'm pro Mr. Beast chocolate. Okay, I'm on Team Feastables, guys.
Oh, you got to buy in bulk, brother.
Oh my god.
4 packs is $25.
It's actually not that bad, is it?
4 candy bars? 4 chocolate bars for
$20. Joe Brandon's America.
Wait, how is that a good deal?
No, that's insanely high price.
expensive.
It's 1 chocolate bar?
It's expensive.
I mean, how much does a Hershey's bar cost?
99 cents, baby.
Is it still 99 cents?
I don't know. I mean, that
you just made that up.
It can't be much more than that. I mean, who's paying for it more than that?
I don't know the last time I've bought.
I know for
Hershey's
sure as
bar,
hell a chocolate bar doesn't cost $6, $7.
I think isn't that like Feastables brand? Feastables is like the same.
No, Feastables is like.
No, Hershey's
$2.80.
chocolate milk candy bar 6-count is $6.39 right now at Target.
What a deal!
I fucking told you.
$100 for a 24
bro,
pack.
I'm telling you, dude. Joe Brandon's America. Inflation has hit all, even including, but not limited to, vomit tasting candy.
Yo, they got fair trade cocoa butter, you dudes. Fair trade organic.
That sounds pretty
sugar.
weak.
Yeah,
Or
why are they
weak- why
doing
did I say
fair
weak? Whoa.
trade? How about some unfair trade? What's going on?
Unfair
Fair trade
trade
means we're doing
chocolate.
bad deals, dude.
But I'm saying they got the woke ingredients.
Yeah.
We did not eviscerate the global south so we could not take advantage of child slavery, my man. What the fuck's going on? It's one of the most hyper exploitative industries out there. What is this fair trade nonsense?
Soy free. You're rest assured, my friend.
I think that's for allergies, by the way. I don't think that's like.
I don't think you need to say soy free on it.
I don't think they specified that because they're like, oh, this is soy free. I think they
Jeremy's
literally-
chocolate, bro. You know?
I'm telling you, this is weak sauce, okay? Especially when you got the Supreme Court allowing Nestle and Hershey and all these other companies to like continue using third-party contracted, of course, not directly, but third-party contracted child slavery. And these guys are doing fair trade. Bullshit.
Everyone in the comments is like, yo, where's the ingredient list? I need to make sure it doesn't include seed oil.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anyway, okay, so there it is. Daily Wire is again riding the wave, the grift
train.
Yeah, the grift train is going all speed ahead. So we love that for them. Thank you. Yes. Also, Don Jr.
Oh, the actual bars, I'm so sorry. I got to go back. I was wrong. The actual Hershey's milk chocolate candy bar, full size, 1.55 ounces bar, like the same ones, are $1.24 at Walmart.
Thank you.
What I was looking at was a pack.
Thank you,
of
bro.
them is, $6.
Exactly. This man's trying to sell me a chocolate bar for like $7.50.
Yeah. I was wrong. I was so wrong about that.
So
and
here-
the one with almonds is $2. So
Here's speaking of chocolate, here's Don Jr. doing a Willy Wonka.
Leftovers.
Giving a tour of the
friend of the
Zilly
show.
Wonka.
Friend of the show, Don Jr.
Check under your seats.
Check under your seats.
If there happens to be a gold chocolate bar,
If there
underneath
happens
there,
to be a gold
that's a
chocolate bar.
VIP. Oh, I'm not joking. That's a VIP ticket to my father's.
Chocolate Factory. No, he goes, I hate Oprah, but yo, she kind of got good ideas.
Reception tomorrow at CPAC. Check under.
There it is. So we're doing a little bit of a Willy Wonka out there. So the chocolate game is running deep.
Good luck with all of that.
Instead of chocolate, the factory is the racism factory. Got 'em.
Ship it out, baby. Package it up. Moving on, I want to talk about CPAC, which is the Conservative Political Action Conference. This is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Hasan, the biggest, the most important conservative kind of like meeting of minds. Is that right?
Yeah, but it dramatically fell off.
It did.
It fell off a lot because there's a division happening within the Republican Party. While CPAC was happening, Club for Growth, which is like the Koch brothers backed, like institutionalist Republicans, who do genuinely undermine American democracy every step of the way. Like they are significantly better terrorists than like Osama bin Laden ever could dream of. Those guys were running their own show down in Florida. You understand who their, you understand who their dog in the fight is, basically. So there's this rift within the Republican Party currently, and I think that rift consists of the Ron DeSantis camp of like institutionalist Republicans who just like don't want to rock the boat and keep undermining like social safety nets and do deregulation and stuff, but like not have it get too far out of hand, so much so that like liberals actually react to it and are forced into action. You know what I mean? Because they're like really angry.
Yeah.
And they believe that Ron DeSantis will be that guy to give them like a little bit, just enough culture war issues, but still maintain a a delicate balance where they're able to like effectively legislate. And I think Ron DeSantis, unlike Donald Trump, is a party guy. He is a political machine guy. Whereas Donald Trump can sometimes say insane stuff from the bully pulpit and is somewhat uncontrollable because he is mostly just fueled by his narcissistic desires, self-preservation, and the like. So he'll throw like Republicans under the bus in a way that Ron DeSantis never would.
Right.
So that's why there's this rift now, and because there's this rift, CPAC was not as well attended. Did you see the video of the Trump speech at CPAC? The auditorium was not even full. It wasn't full.
I think we must have that in here. I've got some highlights. But yeah, I mean that gap between DeSantis and Trump is going to be what makes this all so fun to watch this coming primary. But there were some really incredible things, and the point I say is CPAC really does represent, I think, popular opinions within the conservative Republican Party. And so when they have someone who, like Michael Knowles, who is, I want to put this in terms that is actually accurate. He is a genocidal freak. He is like a actual genocidal fucking
not only is he a
psychotic
gremlin,
freak.
not only is he a gremlin and a lapdog of this Jeremy Boring guy, but he also is like trying to do his own like Matt Walsh shit. Like this is him biting Matt Walsh's aesthetic of like wanting to eradicate trans people. You know what I mean?
Well, so here's a speech that he delivered on the floor of CPAC, the most popular Republican, coming of great minds. Check this out.
There can be no
trigger warning, genocide.
Yeah.
Middle way in dealing with transgenderism. It is all or nothing. If transgenderism is true, if men really can become women, then it's true for everybody of all ages. If transgenderism is false, as it is, if men really can't become women, as they cannot, then it's false for everybody too. And if it's false, then we should not indulge it, especially since that indulgence requires taking away the rights and customs.
He's so self-assured. He thinks he's spitting.
If it is false.
He's such a fucking
Look at his
freak.
face. He's like, I'm killing it right now. I'm killing the speech.
Totally.
Attention-starved
requires
freak.
taking away the rights and customs of so many people.
How the fuck do trans people take away the rights and customs? Like, that's even a stretch. Like, I don't even know what.
Well, they can't make a real argument about anything, so they just have to make shit up. The idea is always the same. It's like the existence of black people in white spaces somehow takes away from white people's rights and privileges, when that's not the case, right? Same with gay people, same with trans people.
Trans people are absorbing our rights, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, the red pill guys do a similar thing when they talk about like women in the workplace, taking away the rights and liberties of men because women and men should not.
Well, no, but at least like there's some coherent argument in that, like, oh, they're replacing men because you have one employment spot. It could be a man or a woman. The trans thing, I don't get. What is he implying? Good women are marrying trans, and I just don't get what's being replaced.
What's being replaced is, I mean, it's the same argument that Nazis used, also directly against trans people as well. Fun fact. That's what a lot of people
that is fun.
miss. Yeah, that like Nazis weren't exactly too fond of trans people either. The first famous book burning that everybody knows about was actually a trans medical research that they burned. It was the first famous like documented book burning that the Nazis did. Anyway. But their argument is that trans people existing creates moral degeneracy and perversion, like they are an affront to God. They are destroying social norms and constructs that hold Western civilization together.
Okay.
And that when you see a trans person in society, in public, and you normalize that kind of behavior, more people will become trans.
Okay.
Just like they made the exact same argument about homosexuality. Which is no longer as fashionable or as appropriate to do so, but they're still trying to bring that back too, because it's not just about trans people. It's about like whatever they decide the norm is, and whoever is deviating from that is abhorrent and must be eradicated.
Okay, I see the point. It is interesting. I think if you accumulate how much thought goes into trans people between Jordan Peterson, Michael Knowles, and who's that other soul?
Matt Walsh.
Yeah, Matt Walsh. I mean, these guys collectively are talking and thinking about trans people probably more than the whole world combined.
Yeah, no, they got trans on the mind all the time. That's why I call it like a diagnosable mental illness. Is like when you become a TERF, or not even a TERF, but like when you become a transphobic person, it basically captures your entire identity, your entire worldview.
Yeah,
You
it's like a whole
literally
culture.
cannot get trans people out of your fucking mind.
It's like a culture. It's like a group. It's like, yeah, we don't like trans people. Let's get a beer together. Anyway, here's where it goes really crazy. I'll just play it to the end, if that's possible. We'll find out.
Indulgence requires taking away the rights and customs of so many people. If it is false, then for the good of society, and especially for the good of the poor people who have fallen prey to this confusion, transgenderism...
Audio? It's back? How long's it been back?
Is it went back and forth. I've been watching it. Wait, so is the audio popping just on my microphone, or is the audio popping? It's not that. Oh, it's completely gone.
I'm curious, how bad is it? I'm going to pull up the stream. Start pushing the stream. Wait, is it down?
Yeah, audio is completely gone, I think.
Okay. Give me a second.
There's no audio?
There's nothing right now. Give me 1 second.
Has that been an issue at all?
Give me a second. No.
There's no audio?
No.
That's me right now.
Wait.
I just
play
wanted
it
to see
again.
what the audio sounded like.
Play it again.
Yeah, nothing. We're back now. Okay.
Yeah, it's back. Has that been an issue at all?
It sounds fine there. Shit.
must be eradicated.
So we're good? Yeah. Sorry, guys. We're having some tech issues here, but it seems to be resolved. So as I was saying, we are...
Now they're saying no audio again. We can hear now. It was out for a second. Okay, now it's back.
Okay, just open the stream. Let's hear what it sounds like.
Okay.
So as I was saying, it sounds fine.
Yeah.
The button's out, Dan? Oh, we're flying. We're flying without protection.
Close to the sun.
You had to kill the button to fix the audio?
Yeah, I mean, it's a cabling issue, and there's really nothing. Like, I was doing my best to fix it, and it kept fixing, but then getting bad again. And so now I've just bypassed the entire thing. We're streaming from Ian's computer directly now.
We just ripped off the condom.
Ripped off the condom. We're raw dogging, baby.
You can do it. I believe in you, Ethan.
I'm sweating.
I believe in you. Also, what's insane about this is that, like, you can say whatever the fuck you want about the NRA or whatever, right? And then you immediately get punished for it. Conservatives go fucking ape mode on you.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Michael Knowles can say what he's about to say. Let's watch, and then we'll talk about the subsequent lack of backlash.
100% agree.
100%
agree.
Then for the good of society, and especially for the good of the poor people who have fallen prey to this confusion, transgenderism must be eradicated from public life entirely. The whole preposterous ideology at every level.
Yes, so the way I interpret that is that when you're talking about the word eradicate, first of all, invokes like Nazi final solution.
Yeah.
And he says transgenderism, which of course is the property, the intrinsic property of a person. So to me, he's just straight up calling to round up and kill trans people. I mean, that's the way I interpreted it. And I think a lot of people interpreted it that way.
Because that's what he meant.
That's what he said.
He meant we must eradicate transgenderism. There is no peaceful solution to eradicate transgenderism because let's say your goal is to eliminate trans people from public spaces, but trans people are still going to exist regardless. What do? You have to become violent at a certain point. If the state is not violent, then people take matters in their own hands, like the Q nightclub shooting that happened. Obviously, that's kind of what they want to happen regardless, while they're simultaneously utilizing the state legislatures all around the country to eradicate trans people by stopping them from transitioning, by punishing doctors, by punishing trans parents, by punishing trans children, by punishing anyone and everyone who is trans to make medical decisions, like stopping them from making medical decisions that genuinely would improve their lives. And that's it. that's their very clear stated agenda, because there's no peaceful way to like stop trans people from existing.
Right.
You can't do that
Well,
for
he said
anything. You can't just be like, oh yeah, like we got to eradicate Jewish mentality from existence is not something you can fucking say.
Because so his defense on this, as people rightly got a little bit freaked out, and again, I remind you that this is said loudly and proudly on the national stage for conservatives to cheering. He insists that he wants to eradicate transgenderism as an ideology, not eradicate trans people. Yeah, it's like saying, I'm going to outlaw Judaism. Not Jews, just Judaism.
Yeah. No,
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Not
totally,
really.
totally. Come on, guys. We're just, we're not doing anything crazy. I mean, come on.
Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
But the entire point of that is that, like,
eradicate Judaism.
It plays along with like the dehumanization, right? Like, he thinks that trans people are an aberration that must be excised, that is not like a real thing. They're just like crazy people that we need to, play this song and dance with. But even if that was the case, then, you could just like leave trans people alone, which, by the way, that isn't the case, for the record, obviously. But even if that was the case, you would just like leave them alone. That's a good idea. And yet that's not enough because these guys are bullies. That's it. They're weak people.
They're worse than bullies. I mean, this shocked me really. Like,
I mean, they're genocidal, but I'm saying like I'm using simpler terms so that like people in the margins can comprehend it too. You are not a man if you go after people who are otherwise not able to defend themselves.
Look at this
You are not a man.
motherfucker's face. This is not photoshopped.
You're a weak person. You are barely a person. You're barely a fucking human being.
Dude, his smile is straight up like there's invisible fingers forcing a joke smile on
he
him.
looks like you know what he looks like? He looks like the fucking like what is it? Like the claymation stop motion Christmas the Christmas specials that they used to play, like the elf.
He's an elfish, little elfish.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Santa's little helper.
Are you talking? You're not talking about the Grinch, are you?
No. What is the claymation stop motion like Christmas special with like elves and like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Hermie?
No,
Rankin Bass.
Yeah, Rankin Bass. It's just called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Was he the guy in that who wanted to eradicate reindeers?
No, bro. He looks like one of the elves. Like his face looks. Oh, I guess not really. When they smile, don't they smile?
I'm trying to find. I think I know what you're talking about.
Find a photo of one of these fucking elves smiling, and I promise you.
Wallace? A grimace? Yeah, I see that.
He does have that.
I can't wipe the smile off my face, Batman. It's like I was born to laugh.
He does. He has claymation smile.
Maybe a snow miser. Snow miser.
Can we get a snow miser? Here, snow miser, perhaps? Snow miser. Snow miser.
Yeah, claymation smile is like very specific. That's what his smile looks like, a claymation smile.
Oh. Yeah, so what I felt looking at him, listening to this speech, is that this is the face of the American fascist. Like, this is happening in America.
Yeah.
They found their scapegoat. They're willing to be violent to eradicate. And this is what it is. I think their platform is becoming more and more fascist. And they've got their scapegoat now, and they're ready to be violent. And people are on the national stage cheering about eradicating transgenderism. Of course, he is a giant fucking piece of shit, coward. And he's threatening to sue people now, which just cracks me up.
Yeah. CPAC speaker calls for transgender people to be eradicated, which is like literally that's what he did, right? And then he said, this is suable, this is libel, this is slander. Like, you will be hearing from my fucking lawyers. It's like, you're such a baby. Like, you're such a petulant little cowardly shit.
Here he is. Here he is on Twitter. This is his Twitter account. He says, "This headline is libelous. I demand a retraction." Hey, Michael Knowles, you want to eradicate trans people?
Yeah. There is no he's like, no, I meant transgenderism. It's like, oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the face of American fascism right here. It's happening.
He slapped the ism on it, so it's different. It's not actually like trans people he's talking about. He's talking about transgenderists, whatever the fuck that means. He's like, no, you don't understand. I made up a term, and I'm actually attacking the made up thing that I'm talking about.
We must eradicate.
Don't do it.
Hamburger patties.
Don't do it. Okay, don't. I know you want to do it.
We must eradicate.
Don't do
all...
it. La 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 la.
Wait, we've got the button. Don't worry.
No, we don't.
Oh, we don't have the button. I'm just kidding.
We don't have the button.
Got you guys. I love.
You're such a stinker.
He scares me. He's actually such a fucking psychotic freak. He's not
even like riding as hard as Matt Walsh is. He's just trying to do the Matt Walsh thing now because he's like not even the third best fucking guy at Daily Wire, which is the biggest L, dude. Holy shit.
Bottom tier Daily Wire guy. Do you think Matt Walsh is jealous of all the attention that all the transphobia attention?
There's a
that
competition
right
of
now?
who. This is like.
I feel like they are.
This is like Google's versus. I don't know who's another prominent German.
I'm glad that you brought up a monopoly when talking about competition. What Google?
No, they're competing amongst each other for the favor.
No, he was trying to say Goebbels. It just came out as Google.
I didn't say Google. I said Goebbels.
You kind of did.
Oh, I thought you said Google.
Yeah.
No, bro. It's like not.
Or it was kind of like Google. Yeah. Google. It was like halfway
they're
between
like,
Google and Goebbels.
So anyway.
Oh, mein Führer, I'm the best transphobe. Please love me the most.
Exactly. Yeah, that's Himmler.
I want to kill all the trans people more than him. More.
I promise. I'm being so mean. I'm being such a meanie bobini.
Now, please, Benny boy, put on the strap on. Put on the cock sleeve.
Oh.
Your cock is too small to penetrate me.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Rolling Stone updated their headline after being threatened with a lawsuit. They said, CPAC speaker calls for eradication of transgenderism and somehow claims he's not calling for elimination of transgender people.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Also love that they didn't use his name in the headline. Kind of fire. And also it's under the category of evil, which apparently is a section of Rolling Stone's magazine.
Yeah.
Let me just see what's going on in evil today.
In the evil vertical, yeah.
Well, better that than fucking what Breitbart used to have, which was black crime.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Right.
Yeah. When Ben Shapiro worked there, by the way, fun fact, Ben Shapiro left Breitbart because he was like, I couldn't stand the anti-Semitism that was happening when the alt-right took over Breitbart. It's like, motherfucker, when you worked there was literally a tag called black crime.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're giving away the game in the headline. They're like, here's our propaganda. We just talk about black crime.
Yeah.
Take out all the other crime that you don't want to hear about. Here's Michael Knowles saying that I'm pleased to see the Daily Beast lawyers scrambled to make them stealth edit their defamatory headline about me. Unfortunately, this tweet does not constitute a retraction of the article, which remains libelous. Michael Knowles says transgender must be eradicated. This is genocidal.
I mean, it is. It is genocidal. I never said that.
Just own it, dude. Just own your shit. Why is he being such a baby about it?
He can't because it's like not fully institutionalized yet. It's the same attitude that like racist people have when you ask like Nazis, they won't say that they're Nazis until they reach that final point. They'll just say like, "Oh, I'm a white identitarian," or "I'm just trying to defend white people. I'm just trying to stop white genocide from happening," because they recognize that like deep down inside, being considered a bigoted person is not a good thing, and you can't reach out to as broad an audience as possible. New study that came out, an Ipsos poll actually just came out yesterday. USA Today and Ipsos conducted a poll where they looked at the word woke and what kind of, was it a positive image that it invoked or a negative one? And it turns out 59% of Americans consider woke to be a, positive thing, where they consider it to be someone who is social justice minded, and only 36% of Americans consider it to be like a smarmy, annoying.
That is actually surprising.
Overcorrective, and that really is a great snapshot for you to just like pull yourself away from the extremely online space for a brief moment and take a look at like what people who use landlines think. You know what I mean?
That is interesting.
And all of a sudden you get a way different picture. Same goes for trans issues in general. I talk to trans activists all the time, including Aaron, who's a wonderful journalist who was on that article. I was a part of a charity drive alongside Juniper, also known as Transgender Marxists, where we talked to some, we talked to a trans state legislator, and numerous other trans journalists. And like what everyone recognizes within the trans activism community as well is that, like, for the most part, Americans just kind of have apathy towards trans people. Like the normative position for a lot of Americans is just like, yeah, I don't really get it, but like, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's what the normies think. These people are basically honing in on transphobia as their main message, as their main movement, because they are getting reinforced from the cycle of hatred that they see from extremely online spaces. That's what they're cutting legislation off of. That, and also the psychotic, like, right-wing Christian lawyer network, as another trans hacktivist recently exposed. Mother Jones wrote an article about this yesterday, that there's this deep network of anti-trans movement, like groups, Christian lawyers, protecting the family group or whatever the fuck, groups like this that directly have a line of communication with state legislatures, and they play a role in like crafting the messaging and play a role in selling the transphobic bills that are getting pushed through in almost every single state, with the exception of like really blue ones right now. Like this is very deliberate. And I liken it to the anti-abortion movement in this country. It took like around 35, 40 years for that to actually finally become criminalized again, right?
Running a small business means I wear lots of hats. When I put on my hiring hat, I can count on LinkedIn Hiring Pro to make it easy. LinkedIn Hiring Pro helps manage my hiring workflow, puts my job post in front of a unique network of professionals, and matches me with the best candidates for my business. I can also share my job with my network. No other job site lets me do that. No wonder most small businesses say they'd use LinkedIn Hiring Pro again. Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
But they're doing that with trans people, and it doesn't even matter if people have apathy. It doesn't even matter if people genuinely do care about protecting abortion, for example. Ultimately, these guys will use extra legal circumstances and push through their narrative, push through their nefarious agenda, their violent agenda, no matter what it takes, even if it does not appeal to the sensibilities of the broader population.
Matt Walsh, he doesn't want to be outdone, as you noted, but from Michael Knowles. So he quickly went to Twitter to win back Daddy Benny boy. And he said, "We were minding our own business when suddenly the trans movement came along and demanded that we totally abandon biology, common sense, and truth itself for its sake. Our war against this scourge is a defensive struggle. They started it. They wanted this fight. Now they have it."
Yeah, they just can't leave trans people alone for some fucking reason. Like,
you started it. That's like the Jews brought this on themselves.
Yeah.
That was 100% Nazi playbook shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, establish an enemy that is both strong and weak at all times, right? And vilify them endlessly, dehumanize them endlessly, make them out to be the villains of every single thing that you feel. And in a society where people are experiencing economic instability, volatility, and resentment, and they have no good prescriptions because any kind of left-wing commentary is completely removed from most liberal spaces as well within media, and the only thing that you hear is like these guys making outside of the box prescriptions.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. We can move to this. This is a perfect parallel.
So listen to this, Joseph Goebbels.
You can call him Goober. Fuck him.
He was, of course, a very famous Nazi, the head of propaganda. He said this.
Whoa. Why are you calling him a Nazi?
I think he was literally a member of the Nazi
Wait,
Party.
hold on. But did he say he was a Nazi?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. You need to give me more conclusive evidence.
No, he was literally member of the Nazi party.
I don't know, man. What's next? Are you gonna say Kanye West is a Nazi? Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, well, that one's more debatable, but I don't think anyone.
The Nazis all the time.
Yeah.
He said this about Jews. Now, once again, let's read this tweet. He says, "We're minding our business when suddenly trans movement came along, demanded that we totally abandon biology, common sense, truth itself. Our wars with the scourge is a defensive struggle. They started it. They wanted this fight. Now they have it." Now let's go over to what Goebbels said about the Jews. He said, "The Jews wanted the war, and now they have it," referring to Nazi propaganda scheme to shift the blame for the World War onto European Jews. The Jews bore the brunt of the Nazis' first. No. Is that it? I mean, but that's just like verbatim what he said.
Yeah.
The Jews wanted the war. Now they have it. It's like,
it's
so preposterous to look at now. Everybody agrees that how crazy this was.
Yeah.
Yet here it is happening right now in America, 2023.
It's not the hatred that really offends me. It's the plagiarism.
Oh yeah.
It's just like distasteful.
Yeah.
That you would just rip this guy that Ethan is calling a Nazi.
Well, he was a member. He was literally a member of the Nazi Party.
Oh wow! Once again, no diversity of ideas here.
No, he was like Hitler's best friend.
Wow, are you saying that people with differing opinions can't be friends with one another? Got him.
No, they had the same opinion.
You don't know that.
You weren't there.
You weren't there.
Were you in the room when Hitler and Goebbels was talking strategy?
Yeah.
It's just a fact, in my opinion.
It's Goebbels' hate for the Jews is greatly exaggerated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Matt Walsh taking a play out of the Nazi handbook almost verbatim. So that's fucking disturbing. You know what I mean?
That show, The Leftovers, which is a great show, by the way.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that. So that's what's going on at CPAC, ladies and gentlemen, the national platform for conservatives.
Yeah. But, the good of that is that the Conservative Party is basically imploding, and, it's literally because of this, because there's a very active part of the base that demands more and more violent rhetoric because they're like, we're Christian fascists. Like, please give us crumbs of Christian fascism, please. And then there's the other side that's like, I just want to make sure that, we can slowly but surely melt poor people into biomatter,
right?
Which is fine, like if we do it through fascist means or whatever, but like it doesn't seem like you're allowing us to do it through fascist means currently. Like we'll get there eventually, but what we care about is the deregulation aspect of it. And those guys are basically conflicted amongst themselves. There's like a little bit of infighting. I do think that there's a lot of class solidarity amongst the bourgeois. So ultimately, I think they'll get together and realize that like they have a common goal that unites them. So, but in the process, this back and forth is funny to watch and entertaining. They're fucking freaks.
Trump, of course, gave a speech at CPAC.
Yeah.
Which was, of course, accompanied by a lovely ad for gold coins.
Love that.
Trump speech special.
Isn't that just perfect?
No. It's great. Text Trump to 65532 to get your free gold coin. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Quite an offer.
Oh.
Yeah, here he is.
Challenge the governors of all 50 states to join me in a great beautification campaign. We will rename our schools and boulevards, not after communists, but after great American patriots.
Bro, I've never been down like Mark Street or like Lenin Avenue. I don't know.
There's one privately owned Lenin statue in Seattle that they like make a big stink about all the time, which like, good luck. Lenin was pretty fucking cool, so suck my dick.
But it's not every street.
Now my camera's broken. What is happening today?
Oh no. The
Leftovers
feed is out.
I'm dead.
There you are. You're back. You're back.
I'm back.
We haven't there's a ghost in the machine.
Yeah.
It's trans people's fault. I'm sure of
technically,
it.
this is the 40th episode, right?
40th.
Yeah, which means
one episode more than what we did with Frenemies.
Yeah, one episode more than you did with Frenemies, which is why, like, I think there's a ghost that's trying to ruin it. They're like, no, we're not letting you film this episode. How dare you?
We're filming it. God damn it.
Yeah, we're trying our best here. The button is gone, chat.
We will
and yet
get rid of
The button is gone for this episode because of the static.
Button.
bad and ugly buildings and return to the magnificent classical style of Western civilization. We will.
Dude, why is his pores so visible? He has pores on his nose that like go down to his sphincter. Like this man has giant holes in his face.
Wait, go back. Wait, can you go back to what he was saying? He's talking about ugly buildings. Like what?
Yeah,
is he anti-brutalist architecture?
Communist.
Yeah,
Because,
no,
like,
he's literally one of the Greek statue guys on Twitter now. Like,
wait, okay. To be fair, and I know this is probably my like most anti-communist, counter-revolutionary sentiment, but like I don't really like brutalist architecture either.
I mean, that's fine.
So
Is that a political talking point?
I guess we should let him spit.
Yeah, they get very worked up about architecture.
We will get rid of bad and ugly buildings and return to the magnificent classical style.
I don't even know what are you pitching? Like we
bad
have so many
buildings.
problems in this country. He's like, we're gonna get rid of all the ugly buildings. We're gonna tear them down, start all over.
So
it's a beautiful building.
This is wonderful because like when you talk about like the beautiful classical styles in American architecture, like that does not exist in America, you fucking idiot. Like that's not a thing. There is no coherent city planning in this country, let alone like any kind of like zoning restrictions that pertain to anything other than like allowing single family housing to occur by design and by by making it basically illegal to do anything else. And there is no coherent aesthetic within American architecture, unfortunately.
Well, I just like the idea that he's going to be blowing up buildings. I will be destroying buildings that are ugly. I'll determine which ones are ugly. We all agree.
Yeah. Also, like his whole vibe is like ugly as shit. So I don't know what his like idea of beauty is.
I'll tell you what's beautiful. I'm gonna go up and down the street with a cartoonish TNT plunger, blowing up buildings.
Frank Lloyd Wright, folks. You hear this guy? Can you believe it? Made a building, melted cars, folks, but he made some good designs. We got to bring him back. Sorry.
We will support baby boomers.
But
and we will support baby bonuses for a new baby boom. How does that sound?
What is he talking about? He's saying we want bonuses for babies to be born? He wants a baby boom?
Yeah, no, he's talking about the birth rate decline, which happens to every developed nation, obviously. When you have a developing nation, when you have a well-developed nation, as a matter of fact,
Is that really a crisis at this moment? Is that really an
no?
issue
Because
that we
America
need to
has
address?
like a lot of immigration still.
Okay.
In comparison to a country like Japan that does not allow immigration or makes it very difficult, where they do have a dramatic birth rate decline.
They need a baby boom.
Legitimate crisis as a consequence of that.
We need bonuses for babies. But anyway, so he's this is interesting. He says his speech was packed. He said on his Truth Social, CPAC was packed for my speech. You couldn't get into the building. Special thanks to the area fire department for making it work so well. But then, as if this isn't the first time he's lied about a crowd size, but here is during his speech. What the fuck, bro? Is that really what?
Yeah, you can see him on stage.
Yeah.
Dude, there's like 10 people there.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fire department was, thank you for regulating. The only fire risk I see is all those empty chairs, man. That is something. Holy
Yeah, that's
fuck.
what I mean. Like L plus ratio plus Trump was washed, but also like so is DeSantis. So like there's no real, there are no real DeSantis heads in the same way that there are Trump heads out there.
Bro, this is emptier than like open mic night.
Yeah, this CPAC kind of came out of nowhere. It shocked me. I didn't even know it was happening. And I thought it was because I was in Japan. Turns out Republicans didn't hear about it either.
Apparently I missed the best part of this video at the end.
Well, best is...
The governors want a baby boom.
It was, by the way, that I think that is Photoshop for the record. That photo that you showed, I think is Photoshop.
What?
But it was empty. Like the back side of the, the room was like half empty for sure.
Why does it lie?
Wait, why does it lie?
It's not as it wasn't as like crazy.
Where's
as
the
that,
real
I'm pretty
photo
sure.
then? That's photoshopped.
I think that might be photoshopped. Yeah.
Hmm.
I saw some other. I saw some video from
Could it be
the
this
event.
the real one? Because that's pretty bad too.
Yeah, no. It's not good at all. That's what I was.
Well, just want to see the real one.
That's what I was referencing.
I
Like,
want to see the real one. We'll look for that. But in the meantime, here, let's finish this.
Oh, you men are so lucky out there. You're so lucky. You are so lucky, men.
Why? Because we get to get lots of babies.
Yeah.
Shout out Nick Cannon.
by the way, the reason why he's saying that is because he wants, like, you know,
White babies.
white Americans to.
We love our
continue
white
having
babies.
children
We offering bonuses for
the
the
only-
whiter you are, the higher the bonus.
Yeah. The only reason why, like, you know, America doesn't have the birth rate crisis that, like, Japan has is because it has a steady flow of immigration.
I'm
both
doing my
documented
part.
and
I'm having a
undocumented.
third baby.
That's crazy.
Because I says it's not enough just to keep it going at 2. We need to repopulate 3. We're going
You know
all
what's
out.
funny?
3.
That's a major flex for you. That, like, you could own like 90% of these, like, fucking red pill nerds where you're like, dog, you have no children. Like, fuck are you?
Nobody
talking
even
about?
loves you, bro.
Yeah, you don't have a wife, you don't have children. Shut the fuck up. Stop chirping on fucking podcasts like a woman, and instead go find a woman. You know
Dude,
what
they
I mean?
call me fat, but at the same time, guess what's fat?
Your
my
semen
brain.
load. Like what?
I did. Yeah, I took a fat loads in a cup.
Nice.
Then I tasted it, and I went, "Yeah, it's pretty good. It tastes fresh."
Oh,
You gotta hit the fresh, bro. I don't know why I said that's disgusting.
Yeah.
No, I didn't taste my semen, but
Cap.
not that I haven't. It's just at that time.
That's gonna
no,
be
I'm just
sound
kidding.
bite.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So you have or you haven't?
It's just a joke. Everything's a joke here, folks.
I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that note of
That's what they told me.
But okay, one
Yeah,
thing
but
I
so
want.
I'm repopulating. What are they? Tim Pool's out there crying like, no, I can't get a date. I'm repopulating. So who's
Yeah,
laughing now?
exactly.
Bitch?
You are.
Maybe
the
I'll have
real,
a 4 kid.
You are the real trad. You are the trad lifestylist. Those guys are just fake.
Dude,
They're
I am.
phony.
Bro,
They're like,
I am.
I love the Catholic Church. Like, in my adulthood, I decided to convert to the religion that is, like, most notably known and associated with pedophilia. Like, listen to my podcast, please. Meanwhile, this motherfucker's out here having children, dog. What are you doing? Having
Dude.
no children. 0 child.
Listen to my life. I go home. I spend time with my wife and my kids. I don't even drink. I don't do drugs. Well, maybe that's not trad. But, like, we eat together. We sit together. I'm having kids. Who the fuck are you, bitch? I'm traditional America. I'm the new America. This is the face of America.
You are way
This
more
is the
conservative.
face of the man who's repopulating America. Who the fuck are you, bro?
Yeah, get
You
to
can't
work.
even find a woman to touch your dick, let alone to even brush your shoulder. You creep. You filth.
Castrated?
You're castrated by your political
Might as well be.
ideology.
Yeah, might as well be. Honestly, at this point,
All of
fucking,
it.
you're getting none. You're getting none, dude.
Absolutely.
When are you
All of
having
it.
kids? Trad? My
Dude,
trad?
I'm not trad. I am a moral degenerate. Like, I ride with that. That's
when
why
are
they
you
hate
having
me.
kids, dude?
Dude, I don't fuck.
You got plans for kids? You want kids?
Yeah, I do want kids.
Okay, good. Let's get them out there. Let's
Yeah.
bump them out. All you guys having kids?
How old were you when you had your first child?
Let's see. Theodore is going to be 4 in June.
So how old were you?
Vis-a-vis, crunch some numbers, 33.
You were 33. Goddamn.
Mila was 30 when she had her.
Okay, I got 2 years. Or I guess 1 year.
Yeah, you know, you said something funny that I didn't comment on. You go,
Oh, when Liver King
he
asked
goes, do you have
me,
kids? You said, I'm only 31.
Yeah, I was like, no,
bro,
I'm
that's
31.
not
And
that
then
young.
no, but as soon as I said it, I realized, like, fuck, that's actually
need to be
the
having-
time when people have children.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, but it rolled off the tongue so easy for me because I think future generations will probably also look at that and go, yeah, what do you mean he's 31? But right now we're in the in-between phase where, like, 31 is, like, kind of the time when you would have children.
It is, because you're established. Hopefully, you're more, I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Just have some kids, son. Don't make me beg. Have you found someone to have kids with yet?
No.
No.
Maybe. Who knows?
So maybe you have found someone to have kids with.
No, I just don't. I'm not thinking about it at all. You know what I mean?
Are you single, Hasan?
Why do you always do this to me every time we're on this podcast?
Do what?
I don't want to talk about my private life.
Okay,
Please,
fair
let's
enough.
move on.
That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. Kill the music.
He's doing this. He's doing this because he sees all the thirst posts on the H3H3 subreddit, and he's like, we gotta cut these thirst
I just want to know. I just want to know who you are.
Yeah.
But clearly, you've seen the Hasan thirst posts on the subreddit.
I have seen the Hasan thirst posts.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
I love it.
Mr.
I don't pay that much attention to the thirst
helping
posts.
hunk of a man.
Yeah, tell the mods no more thirst posts on Hasan. Only Ethan thirst posts. Thank you. Those ones get like 50 upvotes, by the way.
The Ethan thirst posts do?
Yeah, they don't do great.
Yeah.
They don't do that good.
Yeah, I'm married to the game.
They go,
I'm married
Ethan's
to
so
my
hot.
chat.
They
I
go-
have like 30 to 40,000 kids.
Whatever.
Technically.
The
in my
thirst
adult
posts go,
daycare.
Ethan's hot. I don't care what anyone says. And then the comments, they're like, yeah, he's okay. He's not that bad. He's not as bad as people say. That's my thirst post.
You look good. Have you been dieting still? Have you been keeping up the diet?
I've been steady. I'm not gaining weight. I'm getting ready for another.
Oh, you're like, I'm doing maintenance, guys.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
not funny. What's funny about that?
I mean, I don't know, because you were kind of killing it. You were on a tear, losing a lot of weight.
I'm prepping myself.
I gained
mentally.
6 pounds in Japan over the course of 6
did?
days. Yeah. I ate so many fucking egg sandwiches.
Oh, wait, I was gonna ask because you say you don't eat fish.
I don't eat fish.
So what was your?
But I sent you that photo of me and Connor with the meats.
Yeah.
Oh, I love meat.
The Kobe, was that like
That was in Kobe.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
I
was
went
it?
to Kobe to have Kobe beef. It was one of his top 5 meat experiences, top 5 dining culinary experiences of my lifetime.
You know, I had at a nice restaurant once. I had like a little cube of it, of the real stuff.
That's the only time you've ever had it?
Yeah, it's
Like
because
one time.
The one time.
Plenty of restaurants in America that serve A5, like real A5.
Right. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had it other than that.
Mind-boggling.
Like the
to me.
real shit though.
You are so rich, and yet you eat literally frozen pizza, and then you've only had A5 one time. Like, what's the reason? What's the purpose? Like, wealth is meaningless if you can't fucking enjoy the experiences, the food.
Because I'm a man of the fucking people. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Yeah, I
You are such a classist piece of shit.
I am. I literally am.
I ride the train. I take the bus.
What train?
I eat fucking frozen pizzas and I eat discount steaks.
Ethan is so rich, he has his own train.
And I'll
dude.
have you know, Hasan, as a man of the people, that I proudly eat frozen pizzas.
Yeah.
And I take it even further. I treat myself and sprinkle a little cheese on top before it goes in the oven.
Yeah.
Because I'm a man
Because you
of
have
the
to do that to
people.
make it edible.
I
otherwise
eat
it's
cereal in
fucking
the
cardboard.
morning.
I love pizza. What kind of cereal?
I don't even have cable TV.
Wait, what kind of cereal?
Lucky Charms, motherfucker.
Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my shit. Or Cap'n Crunch.
Can I tell you a secret about Lucky Charms?
What?
What's the secret?
This is going to blow your mind.
What?
If you compare it to all other breakfast cereals, it has the lowest calorie per cup. It will blow your fucking mind. It's 140. You look at all the healthy cereals, they're like 200, 220 per cup.
Yeah, all that shit is bullshit
Lucky
anyway.
Charms, it's low calorie.
When is the last time you had one singular cup of cereal, though?
Oh,
like
bro,
that's my
I mean,
problem. Is
I'm
like
just
I
talking
can't
about calories, but
yeah, I can't have like one cup. That's my issue. That's why I never have cereal, even though I love cereal.
yeah, cereal is not. It's not a safe meal because you just go all over.
Yeah.
You might be right about the calories. How much sugar does Lucky Charms have?
Well,
I mean, it's literally marshmallows in there.
I'm talking about calories.
Yeah, marshmallows
Okay,
are
what is
just straight
sugar?
sugar, so it's low in calories.
I mean, that's where all cereal calories come from. They're all packed with sugar, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Where else is it coming from? You know?
I'm gonna have to.
I'm willing to bet
investigate
they found a way to just like, because it has a lot of marshmallows. Maybe they just like put the. They're like, here in this 1 cup of Lucky Charms cereal, there is no even distribution of marshmallows. There's like one marshmallow.
You
So
think
then
they-
like it's 140
this.
calories.
They're fudging it. They're stealing it.
They could actually do that. That's an interesting theory.
No, I mean all of this stuff, all of the food regulation is so stupid.
So
in this country.
What did you eat though before you decided to viciously attack me for being a man of the people?
I had a lot of there's like a konbini culture there. Like convenience stores are incredibly popular and they are very consistent.
Good shit there.
Oof. 7-Eleven is huge there. 7-Eleven has its own bank, 7 Bank.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. 7-Eleven is like
what do you eat from the
a
convenience
gigantic franchise. So they have everything pretty much. They have sandwiches. They have like cold food that you can warm up right there with in a microwave.
Wow.
I didn't try those.
So is there chefs in back making it and just putting it in the vending machine?
No, I think they have like massive facilities where they make it and then they distribute it all across Japan. But the consistency is what I'm talking about. Like there's Lawson's, and then there's like a natural Lawson's, which is like one level above that, I guess.
What's Lawson's?
Lawson's is a convenience store.
Okay.
Family Mart is another one, and then 7-Eleven is the last one, right? These are the 3 main convenience stores that you can find everywhere in Japan.
Okay.
And they all pretty much, give or take, have the exact same stuff.
So what would you get out of there?
Egg salad sandwich.
Egg salad sandwich. You lived on that.
I had like probably 6 to 10 every day.
But how good can an egg salad sandwich be?
So good. It's
just egg and mayonnaise.
It's so good. I don't know how they struck the perfect balance. So I had a lot of that, and then there was like katsu sandwiches that they also had that I had, like the pork cutlet sandwiches that I had a lot, ham and cheese sandwiches. I had a lot of sandwiches from convenience stores. A lot of fried chicken from convenience stores, which are also decadent and delicious. It's like weird to think about, but like 7-Eleven fried chicken is, I mean, Family Mart, 7-Eleven, and Lawson's fried chicken is incredible.
Fried chicken?
Yeah.
And so what was the prices like? What did you find it to be expensive or
very
reasonably?
cheap? Incredibly cheap.
America's so fucked.
Yeah, no, in Japan, the cost of living, depending on, I mean, housing is very expensive regardless because like Tokyo's super dense and a lot of the jobs are there. So there's a massive problem with that. But other than housing, food for the most part is super cheap.
So how much was one of these egg salad sandwiches?
I don't remember. I don't know the exact number, but like
how much yen was it? Do you remember how much you paid for it in yen?
I think it was like $2, $3.
Wow.
Yeah.
You cannot get you can even get one egg for $2 here.
Yeah, it's definitely significantly cheaper. But of course the average wage is like lower too in Japan. So there's that.
So
But yeah, and the meat quality is incredibly high.
You had 10 of those a day?
The amount of, I mean, I had that. I had like a lot of raw meat. I had a lot of raw meat. They have like
raw beef.
It's almost like a flex, yeah. They even have raw chicken in certain places. I did not try it. I did not try it. I did not try it. I'm not brave enough, but you know, it's mostly like a flex.
Chicken sashimi?
Yeah.
No thanks. Hell nah.
But
were people stopping and taking photos with you? Were you like a freak there?
No, I think like when I walk down the street in Los Angeles, you know, I get probably the same amount of stares that I do in Japan. It wasn't like that crazy. I didn't notice it.
Okay, that's interesting. I thought.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I actually loved it because like I had less fans there. You know what I mean?
Right, because you don't get enough. Right. You're bombarded everywhere you go with fans.
Not bombarded, but like there's always an element of like you know, people looking over when I'm in public or people coming up, which I don't mind. I love my fans, like obviously, but like when I'm live streaming, it's virtually impossible to do that in America at this point, like without a fuckload of people coming over and trying to take photos. Whereas in Japan, it was like, you know, it happened, but nowhere near to the same frequency that it does in the United States.
That's one of the reasons PewDiePie moved there is because people don't know who he is there. That's got to be nice because he was so famous.
Yeah, I totally understand why he did that. Like I get it. I would do it too.
Yeah, I get recognized when I go outside. It's like crazy, you know. People, it's crazy. I got to be like, yo.
Do you
chill.
go outside a lot though? Think about that. Like how much time do you spend outside of this studio and outside of your house?
Not a lot.
And the train.
Not a
you
lot.
frequently ride.
That's what I mean.
Well, yeah, I am the man of the people. On the bus and the train happens a lot.
Like if you're constantly outside, if you're constantly like when I go grocery shopping, like you know, I get stopped 2 to 3 times. You know what I mean? By people that either work there or.
I haven't been in a grocery store in years.
Man of the people.
Man of the people.
I don't leave my house. I don't leave my house. In fact, I think I've gotten a measure of almost social anxiety, let's say, or I don't know if it's social anxiety, but it's like some kind of anxiety of being out in the world. It's not exactly agoraphobia either. It's just like I'm so used to, you know, not being outside. I feel awkward, like out in the, you know, out in public.
I understand that.
Oh, you do? Thanks.
I understand that. I mean, my interaction in the real world is also severely limited too.
Hasan, would you say that it would be healthy for Ethan to maybe himself take a trip to Japan? I mean, he could maybe take the podcast with him. You know, we could do like a special out there.
That would be
like, do you think that'd be good?
Have you ever
for his
been?
Anxiety
Yeah, no, that's a good idea, Dan. I can just do it. I can just do it myself on my phone. Really
You'll
low
need a little bit of
budget.
help. I mean, you
Just
always
run and gun. You know what I mean?
A little bit of
Ela can
help.
record it like old times.
You're not the best with
You know, you
technology,
are.
that's what I'm
That is a
saying.
good idea. I'll run and gun it through.
If you
Japan.
go, I'll come with you. I've
yeah. Well, there you go.
Look, I've traveled to Western Europe a lot. Obviously, I grew up in Turkey, and I've been all around Europe for the most part. And out of every single place I've visited, I've never felt like, oh, dude, I want to come back here immediately. I hate traveling, but like,
interesting.
With Japan, I was like, I need that.
What
Any
was it-
excuse.
What do you think it was about Japan that appealed to you so much?
Hi, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. Are you looking for a beach read this summer? May I suggest your big wireless bill? It's got suspense, mystery, a slightly flat emotional arc, and a shocking twist where you realize you've been overpaying the entire time. Fortunately, though, Mint's story is better. Every plan, $15 a month, even unlimited. That's it. Happy ending, zero tears.
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
I've been literally grappling with this myself, trying to comprehend it. But I do think that Japan is almost contradicting to like everything I believe and see and experience. There's a lot of issues in Japan that are brushed aside for the most part, especially if you're visiting as a tourist for a little while, right? You don't get to see the full thing. You don't get to, you know, peek inside the curtain.
Right.
But it's hyper-capitalist. America wrote its constitution, right? There's so many issues that come from that. But because they have like thousands of years of rigid structure and tradition and instilled understandings of collectivism that is reinforced through a culture of shame, which can be very damaging, right? It just kind of makes it work. You know what I mean? One example I use is there's like so many different railroad companies in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of complications that arise as a consequence of that. There's like, there are issues. You have to like constantly switch over lines and all this stuff, right? Going through different municipalities. However, when you look at a country like America where there's very little public transit, it doesn't even matter, and they somehow make it work. And that transition still is relatively seamless. And it's really weird because like if in America, if you had like Amtrak and other carriers running on similar lines, you'd be fucking constantly hitting one another. Like every public transport train would be like literally doing head-on collisions nonstop. But it works. In Japan, it works.
So you like Japan because it works?
Yeah, I mean, I like it because it's a developed nation that has.
You don't like undeveloped nations?
I mean, I grew up in a. I literally grew up in one, so
Well,
I mean, I could say
Hasan Piker. We
and
hate
I also,
developing nations.
I like the structure of a developed nation that has like a decent amount of wealth, but is able to, in comparison to the United States of America, make more work with less.
Okay.
That's what it is for me in particular.
Should we talk about? I have two other things. We don't have a ton of time, but
And it's all about the respect.
we've got the Tucker got his hands on the January 6th footage from We've also got Dominion lawsuit, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah.
How they were able to get all the texts from them and
Yeah, I love that.
discovery. It's really good. I'll show you guys the text.
Tucker.
We can go through the January 6th footage really quickly if you want, like, because that's not as long as a there's not as long as a video or anything like that. You can just like show.
This one's actually really easy, and let's just do this one, and then we'll do that one because if we run out of time, I think this one will be easier.
Tucker.
It's easy to set up. So Dominion is the voting system that Trump, Fox News, and Newsmax and all these guys were saying their machines are not safe, and they helped facilitate the rigging of the election. Now, Dominion is suing all those people, specifically Fox News, for $1.9 billion in damages. And defamation lawsuits, as I've said on the show many times, are very, very hard because you have to prove essentially that the person defaming you knew what they were saying is wrong. And, many times you just don't have the kind of evidence to support that kind of a finite claim. But what's happening with this Dominion lawsuit is really interesting. In the process of discovery, they obtained text messages from Tucker. They got text messages from
Murdoch.
They got text messages from that other big head guy,
Hannity,
yeah, and also the
Laura Ingraham.
Yeah,
all the executives is a star-studded cast. It's wonderful to see them in private and the way that they discuss these matters. And the disdain that they kind of have for their audience, like
it's so cynical.
They're completely aware that they are, they're posturing on television to an audience.
They're
of
lying.
Fucking baboons.
They're knowingly lying.
Yeah,
it's so.
And they know how stupid their fan base is.
Alaskan Bullworm wants to know why your haircut makes your head look normally proportioned.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you so much for that. I paid that person.
Yeah, is that you?
That was you, bro.
Yeah, that was me. I was tweeting it from my phone.
Yeah, so here on Trump's business history, as votes were being counted in 2020 presidential election, Mr. Carlson texted one of his producers, fretting about viewers turning away from Fox News after the network called Arizona for President Biden. The producer said Trump has a pretty low rate of success in his business ventures. Tucker Carlson responded, "That's for sure. All of them fail. What he's good at is destroying things. He's the undisputed world champion of that," Tucker said of Trump. Continuing on Trump's plan to skip Biden's inauguration, a staff member texted Carlson to say they'd heard Mr. Trump was planning to not attend the inauguration, an important symbol of the peaceful transfer of power. Carlson said, "I'd heard that about the inauguration. Hard to believe. It's so destructive. It's disgusting. I'm trying to look away," he said of Trump not going to Biden's inauguration.
Yeah.
He's almost like a normal guy behind the scenes.
No, it's funny because
it's like that's what I think.
No, he's not a normal guy. Here's why I love that. Because I, unlike yourself, am infinitely more cynical about the American government and also all this symbolic shit, right? And what it means. So I don't care. Ultimately, I'll talk about how crazy it is and how funny it is, but deep down inside, I don't really give a shit, right? But it's funny that Tucker Carlson, on the other hand, is such a civility liberal after all, even though he himself is a devastating WASP nationalist who cuts racial agitprop every fucking night in a very successful way, if I may add. Deep down inside, he's still I can't believe he's not doing the symbolic stuff, though. You're undermining the integrity of the American institutions. Please.
But if you could go to his broadcast for that night, I'm pretty sure he'd be like, why should President Trump go to the inauguration when there's so many questions about the legitimacy of the election?
Well, he's literally doing that right now.
Number 3, on his interaction with Trump's team over Sidney Powell, the psychotic Trump lawyer, he texted with Fox News' Laura Ingraham about Sidney Powell, a lawyer for Mr. Trump and one of the biggest promoters of the election fraud claim. Carlson said, "I had to try to make the White House disavow her, which they obviously should have done a long time. Of course, she was a guest on his show several times. Laura Ingraham said no serious lawyer could believe what they were saying. Carlson says, but they said nothing in public, pretty disgusting. And now Trump, I learned this morning, is sitting back and letting them lose the Senate. He doesn't care. I care. It's like they're saying behind the scenes how much he cares about doing the right thing, but then he goes on his show and does the opposite of how he personally feels.
No. He doesn't care about doing the right thing. Understand this. Tucker Carlson ultimately is a rich guy.
Yeah.
Right? He might have legitimate, like, ideological reasons for why he's promoting, fascist ideas and concepts.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, as a rich guy, he cares about just, maintaining his wealth and serving the even richer guys that pay him hundreds of millions of dollars. So Donald Trump, in certain instances, when he does stuff like this, when he undermines the integrity of the American institutions, is actually presenting a danger to the way things are for wealthy people. Because if the system collapses entirely, then all of a sudden, the super rich guys are not going to be able to turn profit in the same way that they are able to right now. It's always better to not fully starve out the population and give them some breadcrumbs to make them feel comfortable in their existence than it is to truly undermine the entire system, let it crumble. Because when you undermine the entire system and let it crumble as it stands currently, when there's still profit to be made, you're going to give up on a lot of your amenities, a lot of your.
But if I guess you could say more specifically, he's going against his own interests when he goes on the show, and goes with the talking points. But he goes on. This is about the aftermath of the Capitol riots. After the riots at the Capitol on January 6th, Mr. Carlson texts with Mr. Pfeiffer. Who's the Pfeiffer? Is that a producer?
Yeah, that's the producer.
Okay. About Mr. Trump's culpability in the insurrection, how to deal with viewers who still support him. This was 2 weeks before Biden's inauguration. Carlson says, Trump has 2 weeks left. Once he's out, he'll become incalculably less powerful, even in the minds of his supporters. Carlson continues, he's a demonic force, a destroyer, but he's not going to destroy us. I've been thinking about this every day for 4 years. Pfeiffer says, you're right. I don't want to let him destroy me either. The Trump anger spiral is vicious. Carlson says, that's for sure. It's deadly. It almost consumed me in November when Sidney Powell attacked us. It was very difficult to regain emotional control, but I knew I had to. We've got 2 weeks left. We can do this. What these conversations are so ridiculous, too.
Well, Tucker Carlson, shouts out to Roger Ailes, rest in piss. But Fox News as an institution was designed deliberately to be the propaganda arm of the Republican Party and the Republican interests, right? So Tucker Carlson having this conversation in private is hilarious to me because this is the exact same conversation that is happening in every circle in the Republican Party. Because the party machine currently has these two conflicting forces. They have geared up the base to be more and more extremist, right? Because the culture war is the only thing that keeps people going out to the polls, keeps people going out and voting because you're not offering them any sort of material restitution. You're not offering them anything. You're not offering them health care. You're not offering them financial freedom or anything like that. So how do you make work the deregulation narrative? How do you make work the tax cuts for the wealthy narrative? You shift the attention away, you pump up the American dream rhetoric, and then you shift the attention away from the genuine damaging impacts that this kind of attitude has, this Reaganism attitude has on the economy as a whole, and you focus on marginal issues, culture war issues, and you create this culture war agenda. And you constantly have to push that button over and over again, and people demand more and more and more. So now you've gotten to a place where Donald Trump sees all of that and reads the room very well and is able to communicate the culture war narratives without the dog whistles, really. That's why he's so appealing. But when you do that, when you rush to your base of support that hard, you will cause instability. Donald Trump, in many respects, was a victim of his own success. Yeah. The reason why the Republican Party is currently suffering electorally is because they've caved to the demands of a hyper vigilant, violent, extremist base of support that they have in the form of white Protestants, right? They make up a tiny percentage. Well, not tiny, but not a large enough percentage to like win elections nationally. But they capitulated to them. They created the Federalist Society. They set it up and designed systems to specifically concede to their demands. And once they got those demands, which were inherently anti-democratic, and the only way to achieve them was going against the wishes of the majority, when they did that so brazenly, all of a sudden people are like, what the fuck? I'm conservative, but like, I have a daughter. And God forbid, what if she needs to get an abortion? I'm conservative, but I'm seeing young women all around the country who are not able to get medical procedures from their doctors because their doctors are afraid that they're going to go to jail when they have and they're forced to give like stillbirth abortion. I mean, when they're forced to give birth to a stillbirth fetus, right?
Yeah. This was my favorite one, by the way. And I'm wondering if Trump, I feel like, has to respond to this. He goes, on his desire to move on from Trump, Carlson said, Mr. Carlson texts with members of his staff 2 months after the 2020 election and 2 days before the insurrection at the Capitol building and looking forward to not having to cover Mr. Trump. Carlson said, we are very, very close to being able to ignore Trump most nights. I truly can't wait. He says, he continues, I hate him passionately. Carlson says he hates Trump passionately. And so I wonder if Trump's going to respond to that. But what's interesting about this is that you have proof, hard evidence, of Fox News pundits saying exactly the opposite of what they're saying on the air. And it's interesting that it's turning out that they have a very compelling case of defamation, Dominion voting. So, they might actually win. They might actually win that $1.9 billion.
That'd be so sick. I mean, it's hard because, like, I don't know how much money Dominion has, but, like, I know Fox News has, like, great lawyers. This is an open and shut defamation case, but it's still very difficult to win those. So unless you're Johnny Depp.
So they're shopping for judges right now.
Yeah.
The Fox News ones. They're trying to find, like, super conservative judges who are like Fox News watchers and stuff, trying to find sympathy.
It's not going to be that hard.
No, it's not. It's not going to be that hard.
Fox Corporation has $4 billion cash on hand. God
That's
damn,
awesome.
Dude.
These motherfuckers got a bank account with $4 billion in it.
Yeah.
Love that for them.
Yeah, we got more here at the Leftovers compound. We got 20, but like, I mean, they're broke boys, but.
I just can't get over, again, we always talk about how lucrative the grift is, and I'm just so happy for them.
Yeah.
They were able to make it,
But going back to the Tucker Carlson thing, like, there is a dual interest here, right? On the one hand, they don't want to rock the boat too hard, but they have to hammer on the volatility. They have to hammer on the violent narratives, right? But on the other hand, they don't want to rock the boat too hard because, like, they still want to make money. They still want to live in comfort, right? And that's the issue. That's the reason why he has to toe this delicate line of, like, immigrants are dirty and need to be purged from this country, while simultaneously not saying it too much, like not going too kooky with the election narratives, which is why, and this is a decent segue, I think, back to the other video, Tucker Carlson recently came out with the January 6th footage.
I do want to tell you we have about 3 minutes before.
That's fine. The only thing I'm going to say is this.
You want me to pull it up?
Tucker Carlson was sent 41,000 hours of footage from Kevin McCarthy, Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
So that they could comb through 41,000 hours of footage. And Tucker Carlson cherry-picked through 41,000 hours of footage, I think like around 5 minutes, of the January 6th insurrectionists, like, walking around peacefully and with the cops, like, walking them in and
Here
stuff.
it is. Here's the footage that they showed.
Yeah, you can even play it as, like, B-roll in the background with no audio.
Yeah, go ahead.
And for some weird reason, this is, like, a narrative that works for a lot of these fucking absolute morons. That, like, 5 minutes of footage on a very public event that we all watched happened 2 fucking years ago, live on national television, on my fucking Twitch channel, through probably a million different fucking angles because there's so many cameras there, so much CCTV footage, but also because the fucking idiots that were doing this shit were literally filming themselves doing it. You know what I mean? Because they didn't think they would get any punishments for it. They didn't think what they were doing was wrong. But I guess turns out like 5 minutes of peacefully walking through can make up for the 41,000 other hours of them being violent and psychotic. One of the key moments that I love in this is that they talk about how like the police were basically guiding them around, and I'm like, yeah, no shit, because cops are fucking they love the hogs. It's like pig on pig violence. Ultimately, they are one the same, and that is precisely the reason why they were walking them around. Just
here
like
it is. Here's the footage that apparently is a smoking gun. Of the
like, why is this a smoking gun? We saw cops take selfies with motherfuckers literally on January 6th. Like, I was covering it live.
I'm confused because when I see footage of the cops escorting them into the chambers of Congress, I think that, oh, yeah, well, the police are also, as we knew,
hogs. Pigs.
Yeah, they're also like fascist, racist freaks. So I don't understand how this footage supports their narrative. I'm confused by it.
I think they're implying that like there's this other underlying narrative because they threw a lot of shit at the wall to see what stuck. Basically,
I do wonder what the fuck are these cops doing?
First they said it was Antifa. But then they were like, but also they shouldn't go to jail, even though they're fucking Antifa apparently, right? So then that didn't stick. So now they're like, oh, the January 6th insurrectionists are political prisoners that must be freed. Now they're prison abolitionists. They read Angela Davis.
Why are they taking this guy straight to the chamber and opening the door for him?
I think it's partially because they were scared. I think that's what one of the cops testified at the when the committee brought him up to the stand. I think he was like afraid of like what these guys might do because he was walking around with like a with a flagpole.
But there's like a whole mess.
And they are terrified pussies, so that does make sense.
There actually is an explanation for why they were doing this.
Tell me.
That the cops gave is that the defendant challenged the U.S. Capitol officer to let them pass, ultimately using his bullhorn to rile up the crowd and demand the lawmakers be brought out. They entered the chambers, the officer falling behind them until there was sufficient law enforcement presence to clear out the room. So the thing is they cut off what they show is this footage.
There's a ton of people already
because all the cops are outside trying to stop the crowd. There's only a few inside. These people get in. There's way more of them than there are cops. So they just try and de-escalate, and they're like, yeah, okay, just here, I'll show you around. They wait for backup, and then right after all of the footage that Tucker showed, a bunch more cops show up. They round everybody up and arrest them. And move them.
Which, by the way, some of these guys have zip ties and shit. That's also, they're not there to be peaceful.
This shot, I was like, well, there's like 10 cops here in riot.
So here's the thing. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's what I will say. The reason why what they're trying to say basically is that cop that died of seizures like the next day, he was not hurt, is what they're trying to say. He died for unrelated causes, which I think is pretty funny for them to like do this like, ACAB style, cop murder is fine when we do it narrative, which is pretty funny. But also, I think they're trying to imply that like, I'm sure you've heard this narrative. Nancy Pelosi purposefully refused to bring in the National Guard, and Nancy Pelosi is the reason why the Capitol was not protected on that day, which again still shows that like that doesn't eliminate the fact that like these violent hogs were behaving in this violent way. You know what I mean? Like even if the cops weren't there, like that's insane. What they did was completely illegal and unacceptable.
So the part they don't show is that there's already a bunch of rioters inside the chamber. I'm assuming
that's what that footage is, him walking to the chamber, and
he wasn't the first one in there.
No,
so that makes sense if there's like a angry mob inside.
Yeah, they were also, like trickling in.
I don't know
through broken windows.
But I also don't have a hard time believing that some of the cops were sympathetic to them.
Probably.
Yes, they were. They were taking selfies with them. Ethan, they were taking selfies with them on the day of. I talked about this a lot.
To me, all it says is that the police were sympathetic to them.
Yes, the Capitol Police is notorious for like beating the shit out of disabled people in wheelchairs and stuff whenever they have the audacity to protest outside of fucking Nancy Pelosi's office. So these guys aren't exactly good guys either, okay? So I hate this like mainstream media narrative of like our hero cops were not being sucked off by the conservative movement today and they were being attacked viciously, but like these guys are pieces of shit too, okay? They're not nice.
So the thing, I guess there's a movement to free the January 6th patriots. And I guess this is part of that where they're like, they didn't even force their way in. They were escorted.
Mm-hmm.
So they want
set up as a frame job.
They want to free the January 6 heroes. That's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, there's a ton of people in there.
Yeah, they're like they were doing a peaceful prayer. Like that's what they're making it seem like. Yeah, brother. They were definitely just they were there for peaceful reasons. They made it seem like it was like a tourist day at the Capitol, which I think is hilarious because again, this level of like reality denial is unimaginable to me, but I guess like the American conservative movement is at this level of cognitive dissonance that they will genuinely deny what they saw, which is not that surprising when you consider if you've ever talked to someone who is a conservative who went to the fucking Capitol on January 6th, and I know people that have, they literally still say it was peaceful. It was actually peaceful, and also it was Antifa. I'm like, bro, you were there.
There's
like you
videos.
were. Are you Antifa?
There's videos of them. It's weird. It's like
Everybody
it's all
fought
there.
them.
Yeah, so I have to leave, but I'll just read this statement from the Capitol Police Chief. He said, the program conveniently cherry picks from the calmer moments of our 41,000 hours of video to incorrectly portray the violent assault as more akin to a peaceful protest. He added that Carlson's commentary fails to provide context about the chaos and violence that happened before or during these less tense moments. All right, I got to go. Thank you, Hasan. Nice to have you back. God bless. I know you're not happy about it, but I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. This was great.
And
we're gonna take leftovers to Japan soon. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah,
on
run and
Ethan's
gun
dime.
style.
Ethan's gonna pay for it. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great.
I'll
time.
go with Hila and just one camera. It'll be great. Just
Right, I'll
both
operate
times.
that camera, and no problem.
No,
I'll be happy to.
No, you won't. It's fine. Hila's got it.
She's gonna be busy. She's gonna be pregnant. She can't.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back on Friday, which is tomorrow for After Dark. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.